I don't want to understate the fact that it was a difficult decision to decide to deny quorum. Certainly among the more difficult decisions that I've been a part of in my time at the legislature. It's not something that anyone wanted to do. You know, we all work very hard, you know, particularly members like me who come from very closely divided districts. We work very hard to get our seats in the legislature. We want to be there. We want to be doing the work. It was just we could not agree to do that if we knew that coming in was going to result in the undoing of a legitimate election, in this case of Representative Tabke. And that really united our caucus of 66 members who do come from all corners of the state and have very different districts, but we all agreed that it was worth it to protect our democratic process to do that. And I got to tell you, once we made the decision to do it and once we actually stepped out, it didn't become more difficult as time went on. Once you've made the decision to step away like that, to deny quorum, you kind of do it with the expectation that you're going to have to do it all the way through. So we kind of knew what we were getting into at the beginning. I think what changed was, I think some people in the House Republican caucus thought that they could make quorum 67 and 60 instead of 68, right? And that's what we saw those first 2 weeks of session. And if anything, that experience actually more united our caucus, because our caucus saw that as a power grab, an unconstitutional power grab. And we felt very affirmed when the Minnesota Supreme Court ruled exactly that way. And that's what actually reopened negotiations, when the Supreme Court said that quorum is 68 and what the House Republicans had done those first 2 weeks of session was illegitimate.
Were you prepared? Was the caucus prepared to hold out until March?
If necessary, absolutely. We didn't want to, but we would not have gone back without assurances that Brad Tabke's election would be respected. It was non-negotiable.